Now execute this query, truncate table cars on this cars table, and if we execute this truncate operation on cars, so it will remove all the tuples from this table cars. Okay, and most important thing is truncate operation is a DDL command. That's why we are using the word table here. And one thing you should know in this truncate operation is truncate operation cannot be rollbacked. Okay, and whereas delete operation is a DML command and it can be rollbacked. And if you talk about the drop operation removes this table from the database completely, okay, and permanently. And then you have to create again the cast table and again insert values, and you can update, modify, and do anything whatever you want. Okay, let me execute this query now. Execution successful, and let me show you the output of cars. And see, there is nothing here. Okay, let's now execute this query. This query is having two subqueries. First subquery is select maximum wheelers from automobiles, and the second query is select id num comma maximum wheelers. Okay, here the maximum is a aggregate function. Okay, it selects the maximum value from a set of values, and it is also valid for this subquery. Okay, let's now execute these two subqueries separately and then figure out what is the answer of this subquery independently. Let us now execute this. Okay, see here, this table is automobiles table, and we want to select id num, which is this, and maximum wheelers from this wheelers attribute. Okay, and it will give you two attribute output from this table automobiles. Okay, let me execute this query now, and it will show you like this. Okay, so out of all the values, the maximum was 10. That's why it has returned us 10, and it didn't return us the value of 200. Instead, it has returned us 10. The reason is the SQL didn't map id num with the maximum wheelers in this case. But for now, let's see the output of this subquery, second subquery. Okay, select maximum wheelers as maximum wheels from the automobiles. Okay, here only one attribute will be returned because we are selecting only one attribute, having the attribute name as maximum wheelers, but it is renamed as maximum wheels with the underscore in between from this table automobiles. Let me execute this query. Okay, it will show you one attribute having the maximum wheelers of 10. Okay, now let us put this output of the two subqueries in these two places. Okay, first subquery is here and second subquery is here. Okay, let us now execute this complex query. We already know the output of the two subqueries. This subquery will result in this output, and the above subquery will result in this output. So we have to place this output in their respective place. Now let's see what this query is saying. Select id num comma maximum wheelers from automobiles where wheelers is less than this subquery. So mainly we have to execute the subquery, which is this, and we have to select the id num comma maximum wheelers. It means that in the output it will show you two attributes, id num and maximum wheelers. Okay, and selecting the automobiles table where the wheelers, it means that it is referring to the wheelers where the wheelers is less than the maximum. Means you have to check each wheeler or each tuple. Let's say 4 is less than maximum wheelers. Yes. 8 is less than maximum wheelers. Yes. 3 is less than maximum wheelers. Yes. 2 is less than maximum wheelers. Yes. 10 is less than maximum wheelers. No, because 10 is not less than 10. So you have to include all these tuples except the 10 and 200. That means that from 4832 we want to select the maximum wheelers. Now maximum of 4832 would be 10. Okay, so that's why it will result in 8. Let's say, and let's now execute this query. Here it is, 10 and 8. But the problem here is it is not showing us 12 here in this place, but in the table it was 12, but it is showing us 10. Let's now try to bring 12 in this place, in place of 10. Let's now execute this query. You will understand better. See here, from this parenthesis up till this parenthesis, we have already executed the query. The output of this second subquery from here to here is id num maximum wheelers 10 and 8. We have already seen it. But now we are selecting id num comma wheelers. It means that they should give you two attributes output from automobiles, which is this table, where the wheelers is equal to 8. Here it means that it will select the tuple where the wheelers is equal to the maximum wheelers. See, maximum wheelers is what? 8. Okay, select the maximum wheelers, which is 8, and this 8 would be compared with each tuple in the outer subquery. It means that 4 should get compared with 8, then 8 should get compared with 8, and 3, then 2, then 10. Out of this tuple will get returned because 8 would get matched with 8, and this 12 comma 8 would be get printed. Okay, as simple as that. Let me execute this query, and it will show us this 12 comma 8. Okay, also you must note that this 8 is compared with null and it became true. That's why null comma null also gets printed. There is another way of approaching to the second highest element, which is like this. If you select the maximum wheelers from automobiles, which was 10, and now if we select the id num and wheelers from automobiles, and where the wheelers is less than 10, which means that it will select the 8432, right? Okay, now if you order them by descending order and limit it to 1, it means that first thing you have to order them in descending order, which means that you have to arrange like this: 8 4 3 2, and 10 is already removed due to this condition. And if you limit it to 1, it means that we want to have only one tuple in the output. It means that it will show you only 12 comma 8. That's why it would result in 12 comma 8. Okay, let me execute this query. Here 12 comma 8. Okay,